Hey, Brrrn fam, welcome back. I'm Sarah. We're doing a 30-minute focus and energy flow. So we're gonna awaken the body and focus, dial in the mind. Today we're gonna start in a child's pose. So come to sit your hips on your heels and rest your forehead down on the ground in front of you. Right away, we have options. Your knees can be spread wide for more opening of the hips with your hands out in front of you, palms face down. Or maybe the knees are close together to create a shelf for your belly to drape over with your hands back by your hips, palms face up. If you have to choose placing your forehead or your hips down, favor your forehead. Your hips will eventually lower down to gravity. Close your eyes. And right away, focus on your breathing. Inhale through your nose. Open your mouth and sigh. Take a few moments to set an intention for yourself. This 30 minutes that we have here together. This focus could be on breathing deeper, being more present in this moment, or taking care, being easy on yourself. Our practice isn't about what it looks like, but about how it feels. So most importantly, make it feel good. Start to rock your forehead from side to side, softening the sides of your neck. Maybe let the movement undulate down your spine back towards your hips. And if your hands aren't there already, start to crawl them forward towards the top of your mat. Spread your fingers wide. Reach forward, 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 creating more of a push-pull sensation through the sides of your ribs and your spine. Place your forehead back down. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, soften your hips a little bit further back and down towards your heels. Inhale. And sigh. Gaze forward at your thumbs and come to a tabletop position. Shoulders stacked over your hands, hips over your knees. We're gonna take some cat-cows to start. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your seat, your chest, and your gaze. Exhale to round the spine, bring the belly up and in, drop your tailbone, and bring your chin towards your chest. Inhale to arch, look up. Exhale to round. Good. You can kind of move out through your cervical neck spine here, bending the elbows, one then the other. And then we'll find a neutral spine. So it's a combination of cat-cow. So from the belly button down, it's like tucking the tailbone. But from the navel up, it's like arching the spine, broadening across your collarbones. Finding length through the spine, core is engaged. Tuck your toes under, and then send the weight to your left hand, reaching your right hand forward. Allow no shifting of the shoulders, so we're still in our neutral spine, hand in line with shoulder blade, and then send the weight towards your right knee and reach your left leg all the way back behind you. Draw the belly up and in to protect your lower back, and kick out through your back heel. Slightly drop your chin so that you lengthen through the crown of your head. Inhale, reach forward, reach back. And then lift your gaze, lift your hand and your foot, your thigh a little bit higher to the sky. Exhale to round, bring the belly up and in, and send your knee and your elbow close to touch. Tuck your chin. Inhale, reach forward, reach back, look up. Exhale to round, knee to elbow, elbow to knee, squeeze. Inhale, reach forward, reach up, look up. Exhale, squeeze. Hold it here for 3. Rock more weight forward towards your left hand, and 2. And 1. Reach forward, reach up, look up. Keep your leg where it is, bend the knee. Thigh parallel to the ground, and reach back with your right hand, finding your left foot. And here we're gonna kick the foot into your hand, opening the right shoulder, and the front side of your left hip flexor. Rock the weight forward so weight is evenly in your right knee and your left hand. Finish it off. Look up overhead. Look for your foot. 1 day. For 3, for 2, and for 1. When you release the hand, keep the leg where it is. Reach forward, extend the leg back behind you, bring the belly button up and in, and exhale, place your hand and your knee down. We're gonna go for the other side. So send the weight to your right hand, reach your left hand forward in front of you, hand in line with the shoulder, chest neutral. Send the weight to your left knee and reach your right leg all the way back behind you. Point or flex the foot, either or. Do what feels good. Remove the overarching of the spine, belly button up and in. Lift your gaze, lift your hand and your right foot. Big breath. Exhale to round, belly button up and in. Tuck your chin, more weight forward in your right hand. Inhale, reach forward, reach up, look up. Exhale to squeeze. Inhale, reach and extend, long spine. Exhale to squeeze. Hold it here. And then reach forward, reach up, look up. Lift your back thigh a little bit higher, bend your knee, and swing your left hand back, thumb face down, to find your right foot for tiger pose. Rock the weight forward towards your right fingertips and kick your foot up into your hand. It's like you're sliding your shin up the wall behind you. Make sure your gaze is on straight so you're not opening too much through the left side of your cheek. Open the left shoulder, isolate the movement, look up, eyes on straight for 3, kick for 2, and for 1. Release the grip, keep your leg where it is, extend the leg and your hand forward. Exhale, hand and knee down, take a few cat-cows. Really nice. Now we're gonna come standing at the top of your mat. I have 2 mats, so I can show you a few different angles. Come into a forward fold at the top of your mat. Feet about hips width distance apart. Maybe you place 2 fists right in between your feet and your inner arches. Hang heavy, not yes, yes. No, no. Maybe sway from side to side. Feels really nice on the lower back. And then release your grip and bend the knees, round all the way up to standing, starting with your tailbone, moving up to your lower lumbar spine, slow with control, no rush, up to your mid-thoracic spine, shoulders, neck, and head to arrive last. Rock the weight back towards your heels. Inhale, lift your shoulders up by your ears. Exhale, release them back and down, palms face forward. And you're gonna toe heel your feet together to touch. Starting in Samasthiti, we'll take a Sun Sal A. So inhale, sweep your hands up overhead, palms touch, look at your thumbs. Exhale to dive all the way forward and down. Look up at your navel. Inhale, half lift, flat back to prepare. Exhale, hands down, step your right foot back and your left foot back. For the first one, we're gonna drop down onto the knees. So it's like a plank from the knees to the crown of your head. Instead of having the glutes pushing up, sits bones up towards the sky, drop your tailbone, bring the belly up and in, and shine your heart forward between your shoulders. Inhale, press the ground away. Exhale, bend the elbows just halfway, look forward. Inhale, drop your belly and your hips, look up. Hands are still underneath the shoulders, but there's not too much weight here. We're warming up the sticky upper back. Drop down through your pubic bone, look up. Exhale to tap your forehead down. Place the hands fully, tuck your toes, lead with your tailbone to tabletop and downward facing dog. We're gonna take 3 breaths here. Inhale through your nose. In out through your nose. Maybe you start with bent knees. Create a nice slope down the spine. Inhale. Nod your head yes. Exhale. Shake your head no. 1 more here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees and look forward. Inhale to step, step, step towards the top of your mat. We're gonna arrive in a half lift flat back. Inhale. Exhale to fold forward and down. Look up at your navel. Rock the weight forward towards your toes so hips are stacked over your heels. Inhale to stand all the way up through a flat back, reaching your hands up towards the sky. Drop your tailbone, look up at your palms. Exhale, release your hands down by your sides. Samastihiti. Inhale through your nose and out through your nose. Great, moving on to our sun sal. Be adding some chairs and warrior one. So inhale, sit your hips down, reach your arms up. Weight is back in the heels, drop your seat, open chest. Exhale to fold forward and down. Look at your navel. Inhale, half lift, flat back to prepare. Exhale, hands down, step both feet back. You're welcome to come down to the knees, or this time we can keep them lifted through our chaturanga flow. If the knees are lifted, pull up on the tops of your thighs. Send the heels forward so your shoulders stack over your fingertips. Really press the ground away. It's like doming the upper back. Big breath in. Exhale, lower down halfway. Continue to drop the tailbone, gaze forward. Inhale, scoop your heart forward. Flip the toes under for upward facing dog. Suspended between hands and tops of feet. Look up. Exhale, lead with your tailbone, hips high, heels low for downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, step your right foot in between your hands, a little bit towards the right side of the mat. Release your back heel down. Hips are square, so draw your right hip back, left hip forward, rise all the way up for warrior one. Bring your hands to touch, look up in between your palms. Exhale, place your hands down, sweep your right leg all the way back, lower down just halfway, knees down or lifted. Inhale, scoop the heart forward and up for baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, hips high, heels low, downward facing dog. We'll take left side. Inhale, sweep your left foot in between your hands a little bit towards the left side of the mat. Release your back heel down. Rise all the way up. Sit low. Bring the hands to touch. Look up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Step your left foot back. Lower halfway down your flow. Inhale, scoop the heart forward and up. Exhale, we'll all meet up in our downward facing dog. Inhale through your nose and out through your nose. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. If you forgot your intention, maybe you lost track of it, take this time to settle back in. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now look forward at your hands. We're going to step the hands all the way back. So you're at a forward fold at the back of your mat, hanging really heavy over the legs. You can nod your head, shake your head. Gonna switch around for you. Feet are about hips width distance. That's that 2 fists in between your inner arches. Bend your left knee, place your left hand down to the center of the mat, and sweep your right leg up for a twist. Draw the weight forward towards your toes. Try to bring your right shoulder to stack over your left. Look up at your right thumb. Inhale. Exhale, look down. Place your right hand down to replace the left, this time bending the right knee, straightening your left, and sweep your left hand up. Hand to stack over your left shoulder over right, and right shoulder right over your right hand. Rock the weight forward towards the toes, twist from the navel up, inhale. Exhale, look down, place your left hand down. This time we're gonna rise all the way up through a flat back, sweeping the hands up for extended mountain pose. Close your eyes to arrive. Feel for stacking bone on top of bone. Rock the weight back towards your heels. Keep your toes splayed down onto the ground. Drop the top of your butt towards the bottom of your butt to remove any overarching. When we want to protect the low back at all costs. So that's why we do that slight little tuck here. Close off the ribs. Spread your fingers wide. Release your shoulders down your back as much as possible. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Flutter your eyes open. Reach up through your pinky fingers. Core is still engaged. Send the hips slightly forward. Lift your heart up. Look up. Exhale to dive all the way forward and down. We'll take that again. Ground down to lift up. Inhale, rise up, look up, go right into your back bend. Exhale to fold forward and down. Again, one more time. Inhale, sweep it up, look up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, stand all the way up for our extended mountain pose. Bone on top of bone. Watch your breathing. Inhale through your nose. Let it coat the back of your throat. Hold it at the top. Exhale, sigh it out. Good. And release your hands down by your sides. Bring your feet together to touch. Inhale, lift your shoulders up by your ears. Exhale, release them back and down. We're going to start our standing balancing by sending the weight to your left foot and bringing your right foot on the inside of your left thigh or your calf for tree pose. If you have to bend down, find your foot, find the connection, go for it. And eventually you want to ground down through your standing leg and press your right foot into your leg, drawing the left leg back into the bottom of your foot. So it's this compression we're building to stabilize your lower body. Drop your tailbone, lift your chest, and bring your hands to your heart center. Focus on one thing in front of you, hopefully something that is not moving. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your nose. Inhale. Embrace any wiggles, wobbles, or shakes. It's okay. You just come right back. No judgment. Good. And if you need a chair nearby, grab hold of anything, please be my guest at any time. Now we're going to bring the right knee to point forward in front of you. Use the two peace fingers of your right hand, grab your right big toe. And here we're going to extend the right leg forward in front of you. If you cannot extend all the way, you can bend your right knee a little bit. If this is still too much, bring your right hand on top of your right knee. This can be a lot. Okay, inhale and exhale. Now we're going to extend your right leg over to the right. Bring your left hand to your hip and gaze over your left shoulder, challenging the balance. Stay lifted through your chest, broaden from your collarbones. Inhale. And exhale. Back to center. Bring your right foot in front of you. And here we're going to pull up on the top of your right thigh. We're going to engage the leg so much, kick out through your right foot, that when you bring your hands to your hips, your leg's not going anywhere. We're holding for 5. Yes, for 5. 4. Stand tall. 3. Straighten your left leg. 2. And 1. Keep the thigh lifted. Bend the knee. And go ahead, grab your foot. Here we can start with a figure 4, hooking the right elbow on top of your thigh. If you're really open throughout your hips, maybe this is half lotus. Bringing the foot all the way up on the top of your left hip flexor, releasing your right knee down. Here you can find left hand over your right toes. For a bind, maybe reach your right hand back behind you, finding your left bicep. If you'd like to keep going, you can crawl that hand all the way down to your foot. With the figure 4, please flex your foot, and you can still find a bind, hand on hip, bringing the right hand back behind you. You're more than welcome to stay here if you'd like to take the fold. Move slow with control along spine, send your hips back, leak with your heart. Maybe you bring one hand down for a little bit of stability, have a block nearby, and really focus on folding over your legs. Releasing any tension in the sides of your neck. Inhale. Exhale to fold a little bit deeper. Good. And if you're forward and down, we're gonna exit the posture slow with control, exactly how we entered. So come all the way up, lifting through your chest. Hold it for a moment at the top. Inhale. Exhale, gently, quietly place your right foot down. Feel the difference between both sides of your body. Bring your hands down by your sides. Inhale, bring your shoulders up by the ears. Exhale, release them back and down. Now we have another opportunity to dial in on the other side. All right, send the weight to your right foot. For tree pose, bring the left foot on the inside of your calf or your thigh. Go ahead, bend down, find your leg. And then it's pressing the standing leg into the bottom of your left foot and pressing your left foot in return back into your standing leg. Bring the hands to your heart center. Ground down to lift up, long spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale through your nose. And exhale. So nice. Now use the two peace fingers of your left hand. Find your left big toe. It doesn't have to be pretty. And then kick your left foot forward in front of you. Either the leg is straight, a little bit bent, or you release the foot down and place your hand on the top of your left knee. There is always options. You always have the option to lessen out a little bit or to go a little bit deeper. Please focus and check in with where you are at today. Inhale. Exhale. And then we're going to release the leg out to the side, either on your knee or finding your big toe. Drop your left hip a little bit so you're not sassing out the hip. Gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Bring the left leg forward. Kick out through your heel. We're going to find that hover. You can do this. Pull up on the top of your left thigh. Flex your toes back towards your face so much. And when we let go, the leg's not going anywhere. Hands to hips. We hold for 5. Stand tall. Stand proud. 4. Keep kicking. 3 and 2 and 1. Bend the knee. And bring the foot over this figure 4 position or the half lotus. This side might be different from the first side. Please take notice. Make adjustments as you go. Inhale. Maybe finding right hand over toes. This bind of the left hand behind finding the right bicep. Maybe crawl your hand down. Find the toes with your left hand. Inhale. You are welcome to stay here, or we fold over the leg, slow with control, watching, noticing, no pushing, till you find one hand, maybe the other if you'd like as well, so you can really release the torso over your legs. Unclench your jaw, soften your facial features. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale gently, slowly. Come all the way up to standing. Keep the leg. Focus. Look at one spot. And gently release your left foot down. Good. Inhale, sweep your hands up. Look at your hands. Exhale. Fold all the way forward and down. Inhale, half lift, flat back. And you're going to step your hands forward, forward, forward. So you're in an upper push-up plank on your mat. Spread the fingers wide. Rock the heels forward and back. Rock them forward and back. Rock them forward. And we're gonna take 3 push-ups, only 3. You can do this if you'd like to come down to the knees. Always an option. No better, no worse. Inhale, press the ground away. Drop your tailbone. Exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, press up, that's 1. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, press up, that's 2. 1 more, exhale, lower. Inhale, press up. And travel through your flow, knees down or lifted. Finding our downward facing dog. Inhale through your nose and out through your nose. Good. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees to look forward. Inhale to step, maybe hop towards the top of your mat, half lift to arrive. Exhale to fold forward and down. Inhale, bend your knees, round all the way up to standing. 1 more standing posture. It's our standing bow. Shoulders, neck, head to arrive last. Flutter your eyes open, look at one spot in front of you. I'm going to shift so you have a better angle. For this one, we're gonna hook. We're gonna bring your left elbow to your left side, palm faced up. It's like you're serving a pie. So serving the pie, sweeping it back, and then you're gonna lift your back left foot and find your foot from the inside, thumb face up. And here, right away, we wanna ground down through your right foot, drop the tailbone, weight back in the heel, and sweep your right hand all the way up forward in front of you, palm face forward. And here, we're not gonna lean forward until it's necessary. First, we're gonna kick the foot into the hand and continue to reach up, 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 up. So to start, you kick the foot into your hand. The hips are square, left hip forward. Kick your foot, reach up. Kick the foot, reach up. Keep reaching up until you can't kick anymore, and that's when you start to reach your right hand forward. Gaze right over your right middle finger. Hold for 3. Kick harder for 2. And for 1, kick to come out, slow with control. Kick to come out, kick to come out. If you fell, who cares? And release it down. A new opportunity to try it on the other side. Look at one spot in front of you. We're gonna bring the right elbow to the right side, palm face up, serving whatever you'd like, your favorite treat. And then sweep your left hand all the way up, palm faced up. Weight into your left foot and kick your right leg back. Catch your foot from the inside, the inner arch side. Right away, drop your tailbone, lift your chest, reach higher to the sky. Keep the knee pointing down, keep reaching up as you kick your right foot into your hand. So kick, lift up, kick, lift up, kick, lift up. And then you start to reach your left hand forward. Gaze forward. Make sure your eyes are on straight. Keep kicking and reaching forward for 3, for 2, and for 1. Kick so slow to exit the posture. Kick to come out. Kick to come out. Kick to come out. Release your foot. Shake it out. All is good. Okay, bring your feet together. Sweep the hands up, palms up. Look at the hands. Exhale, hands down. Fold forward. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, hands down, step or jump back right into bent elbows. Inhale, scoop your heart forward and up, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips high, heels low, downward facing dog. Notice where you are mentally. If you're feeling really good, keep up that inner dialogue. If you're getting down on yourself, make a new choice. New thought floods through the body. Inhale, sweep your right leg up and back. Bend your knee. And we're gonna pull it all the way through for our half pigeon. Bring your right knee wider than your right shoulder. The idea here is you want to get your foot away from your pubic bone. Flex your right foot and square off the hips. We don't want to roll over to the right side. Stay right on top of yourself. You're welcome to stay here with the chest open and lifted, or you can come down onto the elbows. Maybe place your forehead down onto the ground. Find a place that is sustainable where you can stay and breathe deeply. Maybe this is the place where you can take your deepest breaths of class. Watch the inhales come and watch the exhales go. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Maybe flutter the lips. Good. You're going to place the hands underneath your shoulders, press the ground away. Maybe look to the right, look to the left, and then sweep your right foot all the way up and back and place it down onto the ground. For left side, sweep your left foot up, 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 up. Bend the knee and pull it all the way through. Navigate with care, left knee wider than your left shoulder, flexing the left foot, sitting right over your squared hips. You are welcome to stay open and proud here. This could be more than enough. If you'd like, you can release down onto the elbows. Maybe even reach your hands out in front of you and place your forehead down. Notice that both sides will feel different because our bodies are not completely symmetrical. That makes sense. So be kind, be easy. Find a place where you can bring some stillness to the body. No need to shift or to adjust your shirt. No need to grab a sip of water. These are small distractions. Can you sit inside of this moment and be here? Be with yourself. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Lift up. Maybe take a circle through the neck. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, sweep your left leg up and back. Exhale, place it down onto the ground. Find your knees, and you're gonna cross the feet, sit your hips back behind your legs, bringing the feet in front of you, out straight and long for a forward fold. Inhale, length through the spine. Exhale to fold from the hips. Inhale. Exhale to release. Bending the knees, and come all the way down onto your back. Bringing the knees up to the chest, feel free to rock from side to side. Noticing the difference in the way you feel from the top of the class to now, right now, in this moment. And then release your legs out long for your final Savasana. Toes splayed open, hands down by your sides, palms face up. Close your eyes, relax your face. Please stay in this final Savasana for a few cycles of breath. You worked hard to create this space, so please enjoy it. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Thanks for flowing with me.